So hey guys, today is the 13th of September 2025 and today is Saturday, so I'm actually reviewing the trades that I took this week. So this is more of like I'm reviewing how my trading week was. So I took trades on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and there is something that I'll be sharing. I'll be growing an account of $0.6, which is 60 cents, maybe to $10. So it's more of like a challenge. And it is a cent account. It was a cent account, so I initially funded it with $1.2. I blown like almost half, so it was left with $68. So I'll be no, it was left with 68 cents. So I'll be growing 68 cents now to $10. I know it will take time, but I'm actually using it as demo instead of practicing on demo since it's just a cent account. I'll just try and grow it. So I took four trades this week. I took on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So on Monday, I did not take a trade. On Tuesday, Wednesday, those trades were on demo, and both of them were wins. They are the two previous videos before this one. I posted them. Both of them were wins. I posted the breakdown. You can go and watch them. And Thursday, Friday were losses. So this Thursday, Friday were the days I started trading the real account, the live account, and both of them were losses. Although there are many lessons I actually learned from it, and maybe if I would try to share the lessons, this video will be too long. Maybe I will say it some other times, but there are lessons, and I take full responsibility of the losses I took because I think I took 3 days, three losses. I took one on Wednesday, then the other one was one on Thursday, and the other one was on Friday. So in this video I'll just be showing the two trades which I took the day before yesterday, Thursday and Friday, and I'll tell you the mistakes I also made from the trade. So this is the chart I'll be showing you. So this is the 5 minutes chart. This is the first trade I took. Let me go to the 1 minute where I framed it. So this was the um London session. Yeah, this was the London session. When I came in, price was rallying, so I couldn't find entry. So it was more of like I forced the trade to happen. So as I came, I saw this long up move. Then I was doubting whether price would come to this order block here with this. I wanted to use this as my order block for entry, but due to some experience and some backtesting, I saw that mostly sometimes price doesn't come to this order block because we have fair value gaps. So if you can see, we have one. Let me enlarge it a little bit. So this is it. So you can see this one fair value gap, this another, then these are another, and this is another fair value gap, which are making three fair value gaps. So we have this other block. So I just use these fair value gaps as my entry. Then I put my buy limit, and my take profit was above here. So actually this trade was, as you can see, it was a losing trade, but I still profited a little from it because I just recently learned I could not take partials on MT5 or MT4 because I use those platforms for my trading. So after I learned how to take partials, after I took this trade, when price was around this level, so it came and took me in. And when price was around this level, then I took partials. I took 50% of what was running. So then I reduced my risk to somewhere here, since the trade was already profitable. So as you can see, as price started rallying up, then when I left the trade, it came and hit my stop loss. So the nice why I was profitable was that the partials I took was more than the loss I took. That's why the trade was still a win. I don't know if you can understand, but that's what happened. So so this was on the 12th. This was yesterday's Friday's trade. This was Friday. That means yesterday. Then after I lost, now I will blame this. This is my. I'll take full responsibility. I was greedy. I still wanted to force another entry. Something was telling me to just stay off the market and maybe just backtest. But I decided to take another entry. So this was the New York session. So some of these my setups are actually funny, but I will improve on them. So as you can see, this red box. Let me zoom it well. Let me take off my entries. So as you can see, this was a failure swing. Let me draw it here. So we have price made a high here. I don't know if you can actually see. Let me remove it. But if you can see, price did not take out this high here. So it made a lower high, a higher high, So this is like a swing high. Then I drew this as my break of structure. So the plan was that if price will break this structure to the downside, and this was a failure signal, will not break this high, I'll use this as my bearish order block and make a sell. So as price came down here, it did not break this or even break this low. As price started coming in here, then I just placed my sell order, which sees here. I came and placed my sell order and my stop loss slightly above the high that I used for my entry. Then price just took me out and continued moving higher. So one thing again after I came to check the trade was that whether I still followed my plan of following this break of structure. If you can see, let me draw this. Price actually broke structure here, and you can see a failure swing here. So I will be tempted to make another. Let me draw it here. I'll be tempted to make another bearish entry here, and these are my bearish order block, which at the end I'll still be taken out. So if I can actually draw out where I made these mistakes, I have to go to the higher time frame because all this was on my 1 minute time frame. Let me go to the 15 minute time frame and see how the mistakes I made from not looking at the higher time frame. So this is the 15 minutes time frame. Let me go to the 1 hour so that I'll have a better view. So this is the 1 hour chart. So on the let me go to the 4 hour. Okay, on the 1 hour chart, this bullish order block that I marked out here I marked it out in the Asian session, which was early in the morning around 5. So I marked and I predicted that price would. So price was around this level. I predicted that price would come to this bullish order block, then continue moving higher. But you see that this was a higher time frame analysis. So if I was actually looking for an entry, I'll be looking for when price is actually dipping into this bullish order block and find for an entry here. So let me see whether if I could have come here, whether I'll find an entry. So this is the place. Let me come to the 1 minute time frame. Still. So as you can see on the 1 minute time frame, price actually. So this was the last structure that it made before it got broken. So price came down, made this swing again, broke this structure, but it's still not that fully valid. Then let me zoom it out. Then it came and broke this structure here. So from here, maybe we could have been looking for entries and maybe use this small box here as our bullish order block. So let me draw something here. This lapse up close candle before it. So I'll be using this last candle as our bullish order block because it's the last order block before it broke structure here. So I could have got this entry and let me see what I could have gotten and aim for. Let me put this buy entry here. Maybe I'll then aim for this high, which is up here. And as you can see, price actually respected this. Okay, it got stopped out here. Maybe there was no opportunity. But in a nutshell, the lessons which I actually learned from this trade overall was that I should be patient because most of the trades I forced them. I could have just allowed the trade to. I could have since yesterday was Friday. I could have just allowed the day to go, and I actually learned the lesson. So anytime I come to the chart and I don't see what I'm looking for, like first I look for institutional order flows, reference points, then I'll use that to mark my entries and use liquidity zones as my take profit. So this is more of like the plan I'm using now. But anytime now, the lessons I learned from this trade and from these losses is that don't force the trade because I had this emotional trigger of greed because I was profitable on Tuesday and Wednesday and I felt that Thursday since I lost, Friday I should replace that loss of Thursday, which was like a revenge trading. So I was trying to force a strategy. As I could not find one on London, I forced it on New York, and still after New York I wanted to force another trade, which was not part of my plan. So this is the review of my trade for this week, and I'll be dropping more videos of my analysis from next week and better trading and more discipline. Stay disciplined. Thank you.